Hello, my name is Rachel and today we're gonna try something different. I'm gonna try to at least get a cartoon banding kind of situation because there are a lot of cartoons that deserve to be talked about because some of them is just so brilliant that shockingly nobody cares because they're so well made that you're wondering where's the fan base, why it didn't work. So this time I'm gonna focus on the cartoon that basically flopped for no reason at all, and this one will probably be Potty Wagon. Potty Wagon is a very special cartoon because it's created by the same person who created Hey Arnold, Craig Barton, and he decided to make a new show after his Hey Arnold show ended and went to Cartoon Network back in February 2003, created Potty Wagon, and this whole show was shockingly very good. I mean, it was impressive how this man had this great idea and wasn't picked up. Now, the whole show is about just people who run the West. But one thing I truly enjoy about this pilot movie, it's the art style. It feels should be connected to Hey Arnold. Even the main character feels this guy should be connected to Eugene in some way because it feels that kind of classic kind of character. And how each character just shines out every time you see them. It's something that you just wonder, why does it fail? Well, it could be dozens of reasons. Since maybe it didn't lack a promotion, it's just people wasn't interested, or the promotion just wasn't the right type of promotion, because sometimes you see a trailer, it doesn't convince you to see it, and you see some of the trailers of Potty Wagon, you're like, yeah, it really doesn't convince me enough to watch it. But it's one of those things, you can see the potential of this. I mean, damn, I'm full of myself. Definitely full of myself. This has a lot of guns. Guns right in your face, quickly, like 2 times. They have a handgun right in your face, or they use a joke of the handgun or something like that. You always have guns. I mean, this is a West. They weren't afraid to be violent. I mean, they do kind of avoid shooting each other, but how you write that, doing the kind of like about to kill yourself based off, they know how to avoid that in a way that is interesting and that you don't feel that, oh yeah, they're avoiding it because kids cartoon. No, they avoid it in a way that you believe this actually happened. Oh my god, this is so well written. Hello, now the story. Now the story is the main character McDuff. McDuff is a 16-year-old man who is about to get married. Yes, this is a Western, so yeah, it doesn't matter what age you are, you still get married. Now, this kind of accidentally happened in the wedding day because they didn't like the other parents and they trying to kill each other. Because of that, McDuff tried to break it up, but he kind of failed and they started to chase McDuff. He decided, screw this, I'm going to the West. But McDuff is basically Eugene from Hey Arnold. He is a loser, but not a bad loser. He's a likable guy. He has this kind of whole personality. He will go try his best, but he doesn't know anything in the West. Yeah, he's kind of guy that cowboys hate, kind of guy from the city. He doesn't know how to cook and doesn't know how to hunt. Yeah, he's learning on the way. He has a kind of loser persona, but a very likable, hopeful kind of feel that he's always trying to be giddy about something, trying to move on. Of course, McDuff does know he's not the greatest guy in the world. He tries to be honest, pure. In fact, this guy has a great moral compass of being a good person. Yay, another good character. But it's one of those that you feel endearing about this character. He's just so enjoyable, lovable, and goofy. And this guy has balls and steel because, I'm sorry for that, shaky. Here we go. He will go save someone or at least trying to do something noble or trying to survive. But all about this, he still have the bad moments being in certain places, or he has just bad luck most of the time. If he falls asleep in the ground, he gets attacked by ants. If he's trying to link to something, he breaks something. He has this kind of awful bad luck around him. He's trying to figure out who he is, what to do, how to become a man. You know, I just enjoyed with this character. It's just so enjoyable. So we have other characters kind of accidentally found this group who was trying to cross the river, and they kind of cross to this one guy called Three-Eyed Jack. Three-Eyed Jack is a crazy cook. He thinks he's about to die, obviously because boat that are on, they about to break to pieces, and yeah, obvious, it's the first thing you think of. We are gonna die! No, before he went down in the river, he actually told his secret that he has a fortune in a cave around all the party members drowned. Now, that's the only issue is our main character actually got the map before the guy drowns, and the rest of the group kind of argues who or what to do. The fact we split the treasure or one of us survive to death. Yeah, it's one of those that it really goes there dark. This is one thing I keep telling you. It's more like an adult animated movie for adults, but it's done in a way that's only watchable for kids. You know how Cartoon Network is back in the day to do this. They really have a nerve of steel to do this kind of film. Our next chapter. Whoosh. Whoosh. Hello. This group called itself Party Wagon, and the character stuff with Lou. The guy is basically a handyman who knows how to fix and create things. In fact, he's one hell of a salesman, but the only issue is they didn't develop enough. Once more, how they handle him, how he appears fixing something or telling a joke. You really get to know the guy. Didn't have enough time to spend with them, but you know who he is, sort of. You also have another character called Romeo that be nicknamed after him because he had a smile could kill any lady to fall in love with them. 90% work. Once more, this is not a character that didn't have enough chance to develop, but he has his moments. For example, his guy has talent to playing music. He's a fan of Wire Earp. Not the brightest man in the world, but once more, he looks kind of help the story. It only is about some females around. You can use that good-looking act, convince them to do what he needs. Only the group want. Yeah, it's one of the characters you do are very useful. You also have other characters like Jill. Jill is a hardcore cowgirl, and she is a badass, a woman who take action when it needs to be take action, and she take no BS for no one. Of course, like a rest of the character, she's developed a little bit more in relation to the main character, that she kind of helping him how to live on the West, and you truly like their relationships. You also how the main character is kind of gushing about her. Of course, she's older than him, she's 27, and the main character is 16. Yeah, that's kind of one of those they just did it. Awesome. Now, our main leader of this party worker is Bubba Snitch. It's basically kind of old, generic old timer, doesn't give a F about anything. He just says what he wants and what he wants it. And he's also paranoid and panicky all the time and says what he feels on the moment. Because the guy doesn't any crap for anyone because he's old. And you know what? You think we'll be pissed off or tired watching this character, but no, they give it a bit more that he has omens about the 3-Eyed Jack that he survived. They're trying to get him back, and that's one of the entertaining things I have seen about this character, because you see him trying to figure out what to do next. In fact, he has set schedules like when to show the map, what time, and don't let no one to know what's going on. Only in the group of Party Wagon. That's one of those things that it gives so much information, but you didn't develop the character. But you know so much more in the situation he's in. That's a reason why I'm so pissed about this movie. He also have a daughter that is Curly Sue. Sue is one of those odd, quiet characters that you get near her, she just does this. Yeah, she is kind of awkward kind of character, but awkward in the way she doesn't have any social skills at all, because she always speaks in more Shakespeare dialect. In fact, she only book she likes is Shakespeare. It's just a sense of reading it. In fact, anything she get mad or talk to someone is more like Old English, a little bit more interesting. Also, it'd be another character female that could be interested by the main character, but once more, they didn't develop that much. It's hinting at, but never went that far. You also have our main leader of this religious kind of Amish group that actually helps Party Wagon join them. He doesn't like Party Wagon because to him it's more like a Zen group. Everything they do or act, he kind of repulsed of them because his face is a religious, hardcore Amish kind of type. I know that he's not an awful character or mean. He just ways is just kind of old-fashioned. You see something wrong, he tells about or tells you or call the cops on you. It's one of those characters that you won't get mad with him, but what's more, it's because of how he's written. He's kind of likable in a way. Now you also have two orphan kids called Bill and Marty. Bill is a female character that dresses like a boy, acts like a boy because she's a female in the West. A lot of males don't respect female that time era, so she decided to be a better chance to look like a male than a female to survive and help his little brother. Now his little brother, well, he's kind of a scoundrel like her older sister, but they know how to cook, they know how to survive. You also have the older sister have a kind of sort of relationship with the main character because she's 14, he's 16, so yeah, it kind of makes sense. But once more, they didn't develop enough you hinted at because of the TV series. Yeah, the TV series never made it out, but it's one of those I kind of wish what else you could come up with it. You have our final character, Larry. Larry is a horse. Larry doesn't speak, but Larry acts like a dog, a very faithful one who has a lot of great expression. Yeah, it's one of those that they took their time to act like a dog. It's smarter than it actually is. Violence everywhere, like boom, 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 boom. I'm sorry. I should be relaxing. it's unprofessional of me to be all creepy and insane and fanboyish. But you can't help it, it's really awesome. Especially you don't have this kind of stuff all the time. So yeah, it's just, I have no words. I have no words. It's just enjoyable. Especially all the things they get away from. This series, this movie, this animated pilot movie had an adult theme. Everything but the westerns, and you just feel they did it right. I mean, especially the main character that will probably played by Josh Hutcherson. He does a phenomenal job with this main character because he's amazing. He nailed that kind of sympathetic but not almost angry kind of character. I mean, it's kind of hard to make this our main character McDuff likable because you need a lot of talent, a lot of patience. You know where to say, how to say perfectly. Especially he narrated the whole movie. Damn, that is talented. He also like McDuff as a character, just a pathetic, relatable person that he tries so hard. He trying to prove himself. You also learn who he really is, especially how he narrates and the way he actually writing a letter. But the letters is just for his aunt that you never know who he really is, or she is in this case. To show her not to panic, but it's one of those people that is super nice that he doesn't want people to panic, and so he lies. Every time he lies or he narrates, something opposite happens. Like, no, of course not. I believe in great. He being eaten by tigers. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's just kind of sassy humor. Like, try not to be mean, kind of mean spirited. But because how the main character is just so energetic, he tries to be the best he can in his situation, that you say, yeah, go, you can do this, man, you can do this. Now, how it ended after a Three-Eyed Jack came back to kill them and take their money away, and the situation they're on ended with a, oh, we're all alive, because this is a TV series. Yeah, that's the issue, because, oh my god, this thing, when it ended, that you wanted more because it respect the viewers what they wanted. It's one of the things that astounds me that it wasn't as successful as it really should. It really didn't get the rating when it needed, but it's kind of wish, damn, it should be a series. But sadly, it didn't do anything. I feel the creator of this animated movie knew this, so he decided to give whatever he wanted in this animated movie. Except for me, two things. One of the things is the pacing. The very beginning of the movie, the pacing of how everything happens, if you're kind of rushed, didn't build to what's going on the next thing. I don't know, that did fix that issue. After that, there has one more issue is Three-Eyed Jack himself. He is a very decent villain or antagonist. I thought he has a reason to chase down and kill Party Wagon group because they stole his map. Of course, once more, it's his fault. He thinks he's gonna die. Want his money and his map back. Much time who he really is or why he's unhinged in a way. Yeah, but once more, you can't blame the creator or the writers or anyone because this was intended to be a TV series. Given that TV series, I'm 100% sure the whole cast will beyond both of them affect you know who they are, but sadly they didn't give the chance. Other than that, one more thing was bad, the voice acting of Three-Eyed Jack. I mean, his dialogue funny, entertaining, but the only issue, sometimes his words didn't understand me because it's how it was written or how the actor attempted to use his voice. It's kind of mumbled. That only happened 2 times. Other than that, it's still a good character, but that's just like 2 little things that just went kind of wrong. And you want to see what happened next. You want to see this character develop, but we need to get the chance to know it better. It's one of those damn shame. Now, I got nothing else to say. If you want to see this video, it's on YouTube called Party Wagon. It's there, old whole movie. It's just kind of like an hour. It's not gonna take you that much to watch this because it's just an hour. But you just enjoy it. It's one of the best pilot movies I have ever seen. It blew me away every time I see this movie because it's just so amazing. But a weird part is it never was very popular. You should have a huge fan base of this movie. But no, you don't. That's weird. Usually that's very weird. I mean, how does this not have a fan base? This is just a vote-winning movie that deserves a lot of praise, a lot of fandom, but it never did. It's one of those kind of shame kind of things that it needed that fan base to survive. Who knows, maybe one day it come back to Cartoon Network or Netflix. I hope Netflix one day pick this up. If you want to see something more mature, classic cartoons that respects your intelligence, never speak down to you and say things but avoiding the truth, this is it for you because this is a very enjoyable film. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you like my video, you want to see more, you can watch here, or you prefer to subscribe. I mean, it's your choice. You don't have. The only thing I have to say, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.